Hey, welcome back. Today we're checking out more of The Last of Us Season 1, Episode 8, When We Are in Need. Now, thoughts on the last episode are on the back half of there. No real big takeaways for me from that episode, because even though I do have experience with the game and the original plot, and the DLC, it was pretty much just a one-for-one. I mean, it would be one thing if I had not had any knowledge of the game, and then, I might not see Riley's death coming, but earlier in the season she told Tess that she went into the mall, that's where she got bit. Marlene, when she was talking with Ellie, name dropped Riley, and then Riley in the mall told her that a woman, made her join the Fireflies, and, we assume that to be Marlene, right? So all the pieces were there. It should not have been a surprise to anyone with or without knowledge of the game, because it was all out there. Plus, I mean, come on, the pattern for the show is pretty much just devastation and loss, so, Anyways, this episode, if it's anything like the game, it should be David and company, and bad times are afoot for everyone involved. I don't know, but the episode just came out, so here we go. Season 1, Episode 8. I forget what it's called, but we're watching it. Here we go.
And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, "Behold, and God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes."
This is the restaurant. This has gotta be David, right? Who else would take such a prominent role?
When can we bury him?
The ground is too cold to dig. Bury your father in the spring.
There's something I want to say, but it might be a spoiler, so we'll hold the thought, and then I'll forget about it when I go back and edit.
Keep the whole town on rations. Maybe a week.
Damn.
2 at best. It's dark. See what you want to see sometimes.
Is that who I think it is? It just clicked. Is that OG Joel?
James. They haven't lost faith in you, David. They're just scared.
Not from them.
Now go get our guns. We're going hunting.
Yeah, he called him James, right? A funny coincidence for something I can't talk about till possibly later. Ooh, that's pretty. Wouldn't she have to chew it up for him like a bird or something? Oh, Bunny! Hey! I wondered if we were gonna get this in the prone. You don't even need a scope for something that close. Blowing your shit back, Bambi. Get fucked. Woo! Well, look, even King Viserys couldn't take down the stag in a single strike,
Well, what do you think?
I don't see anybody. You think we can just take it?
Drop your rifles! Now!
The irony of this version of Ellie pointing a gun at the person who was another version of Joel.
Any sudden moves, I put one right between your eyes. Ditto for Buddy Boy.
We can trade you for some of the deer. We have, what do you need? We have boots.
Medicine? He comes back, you get half the deer. Anyone else shows up, I put one right
between my eyes.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't like her tough voice, kind of like I'm a badass kind of type thing that she's doing. Bring him with us.
Bring him with us.
I was laughing at the thought of the deer hanging out.
Is this some weird cult thing?
Well, you sort of kind of got me there. I am a preacher. No, I believe everything happens for a reason.
This version of David is very ominous. The game one is very foreboding and dangerous sounding.
Nothing will grow. The game's been hard to find.
Like this David's kind of passive.
So I sent 4 of our people to a nearby town to scavenge what they could. He was murdered by this crazy man. Was traveling with a little girl.
Back away.
slight differences, but I'm fine with it.
So you're just gonna let her get away?
Okay, the fuck do I put this, Joel? Joel.
Fucking right in there, man.
Where the fuck do I put this?
I was wondering if they were gonna do the lay down shot.
What is it?
Venison.
Big one.
Yay! Yeah, come on, guys, something. Shit.
When the sun rises, I'll lead a group out to pick up her trail. Won't be hard to find in the snow. We'll follow it to wherever they're hiding, and we'll bring that man to justice.
In the game, Joel and Ellie kill like 30 or 40 of their fucking people. Like, they massacre so many people. That's why when David says, like, and only a few of my men came back, slap the Jesus out of her. That whole fear and trust leadership dynamic. If you know, you know, and I suspect, because these shots are, what's the meat, and everyone's going crazy, and that doesn't look worse. Maybe the color is a little better. The set design in the neighborhoods are such really close to the game, too.
If we leave her out here, she'll die.
Yeah, maybe that's God's will.
Oh, so now you hear God.
There are men coming, okay? I'm gonna lead them away from you. But if anybody makes it down here, you fucking kill them. You got it?
Alright, Callus, let's get the fuck out of here.
Keep cutting, fuckers.
No, here it comes. If they, got her off the horse this close to where they were, they should be able to backtrack the horse tracks and find Joel.
2 of you with me. Drag the horse. The rest of you, stay here, go door to door. You so hungry for vengeance? Deliver it.
Yeah, that horse is gonna feed a lot of people. Unfortunately, for the horse. This is the place. And they weren't going to the houses in pairs, so he's just gonna like show up missing and they won't know which houses were his. Or the storm's getting worse, they'll just have to leave assuming something happened to him. Little cleaver shot about to happen. We're gonna see some meat cleaving, as you do.
Why am I in a cage?
Because I'm afraid of you. You're a dangerous person. You've certainly proven that. But I can help you.
They're fucking doing it. This is gonna be brutal, guys, if you don't fucking know.
I don't know any girl.
Oh, Jesus!
Marco.
No. He can't help you. You focus right here, or I'll pop your fucking kneecap off. You're gonna point to where we are, and where your resort is. And it better be the exact same spot your buddy points to.
That's why I was worried a few episodes back when he said to the guy and his wife, it better be the same place on the map where she pointed to. It's like, whoa, Joel, we're not doing this.
Why the fuck did you do that? I ain't telling you shit.
It's okay.
No.
I believe him.
No.
Another, like, pretty much shot for shot, man, and it was well done. I love it. It's like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Are they doing it? Yeah. The meat is of questionable resource.
You're gonna chop me up into little pieces.
There are only a few of us that know.
So here,
Friend would either.
it's kind of like a secret and nobody knows, but in the game, I'm pretty sure everyone fucking knew where the meat was coming from.
You're a natural leader. You're smart, loyal, violent. I'm a shepherd surrounded by sheep, and all I want is an equal.
Think of what we could do together.
Yeah, they're doing the creep thing.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
That's right, dude. Fuck you. I'm glad they kept that in, too.
Tell them that Ellie is the little girl who broke her fucking finger!
How did you put it? Tiny little pieces?
I liked Bella's delivery of that line more than Ellie's from the game, actually. Yeah, this part in the game, Joel is so Rambo and just, where is she? Where? Like, enemies run away from him. It's like the only time in the game it happens. He's actually scaring them.
I'm infected! I'm infected. What did you say? Everything happens for a reason, right?
Watch out. Watch out, alternate universe Joel. Watch out.
That looks pretty fucking real to me.
Yeah. Oh, well, that'll do it.
The doors are locked, and I have the keys.
David would talk some mad shit in here. He'd be like, oh, your horse, we're gonna eat him up real good, and we're not wasting a scrap.
I know you're not infected. No one infected fights this hard to stay alive.
Woo! You got him.
It's me. It's okay, baby girl. I got you.
And she's gonna be traumatized and a little more reserved and quiet for the rest of this episode and into next, that's for sure. Wow, okay. Met David and done with them all in the same with little to no infected, I think, right? Nothing. When we are in need, Ellie crosses paths with a vengeful group of survivors and draws the attention of its leader. A weakened Joel faces a new threat. Okay. I don't know. I mean, maybe when I go back and watch it and edit, I'll feel differently, or maybe other people's reactions and opinions will sway me, but I kinda would have wanted a little bit more out of David the character, David the performance. Like, it really didn't seem that layered. I mean, he was definitely evil. He definitely did the same shit. He was definitely creepy. He was definitely making moves on underage Ellie. But I don't know. Like, he seemed way too normal, way too plain, you know, to also be this guy. Like, if you're familiar with the show The Leftovers, there's a priest in that show, and it's like the whole time I'm like, is he gonna become evil Ned Flanders? Like, it is like how committed is he? Because he's very devoted, very, you know, self-believing. Other than that, it was good to see Joel get a couple kills, couple tortures in, and ultimately scoop up Ellie at the end. And yeah, a whole bunch of his people didn't have to die, you know. It was just the one dude back at the university, the guy in the basement that jumped Joel, and then the two people that he held hostage, and then yeah, Ellie got David. So, you know, 5 people, they're leaderless now, but maybe that was all the people that knew about the mystery meat, and, you know, that can end. Because as I take it from the game, I'm pretty sure everyone knew, you know, what they were doing there. It wasn't like they were a cannibal cult, but, you know, they did what they had to do. The winter was harsh. There were meat lockers, there were possession storage lockers, there were lists of meat, poundage of meat, and where they found it. So yeah, Joel called her baby girl, held her at the end, and now they're making their way to Salt Lake City, Utah, which is where the Fireflies are believed to be. I look forward to that finale episode, and I will catch it next week. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this. Ultimately, I really hope it was worth your time, and wish to see you again in the next one. Thanks again, and goodbye.